Let's look at the best EVs this season has to offer. We have come up with the top 12 EVs on the market. Some of these electric vehicles still don't offer enough range to be practical for some people, or for their long trips, though many have a range well over 150 miles, some of the best ones have over 300. Electric vehicles are usually much more expensive than gas-powered cars, mostly due to expensive lithium batteries and smaller production efforts. But there's good news, the prices might come down as soon as the production goes high. We hope to see a lot of these EVs on the roads soon. Although these EVs do look expensive, most of them are eligible for a federal electric vehicle tax credit of up to $7,500. You might have to wait until next tax returns to realize the savings, but it could make your EV as affordable as a similarly equipped gas car. Also, don't forget about the gas you save on these. The list is made based on their U.S. News overall scores. We will also provide details related to each EV's price, range, their features, and their availability in the market.
On number 14, we have the 2020 Hyundai Kona Electric, with a price of $37,190 and a maximum range of 258 miles. The gas-powered Hyundai Kona first came to market for the 2018 model year. It features sporty handling, a nice cabin, comfortable front seats, and fantastic crash test ratings. It currently tops our subcompact SUV rankings with an overall score of 8.2 out of 10. An all-electric version of the Kona became available in 2019. It's much like the gas-powered version, though it hasn't been crash tested separately. The Kona Electric comes with one of the best warranties in the industry and has a history of above-average predicted reliability ratings. However, its second row is tight for adults and it doesn't offer much cargo space. The 2020 Kona Electric comes standard with niceties like a user-friendly 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay. Standard active safety aids include lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and a driver condition monitor. The Kona Electric is currently only available in 11 states.
On number 13, we have the 2020 Nissan Leaf with a price of $31,600 and a maximum range of 226 miles. The Nissan Leaf sold better than most electric cars for many years. In fact, it's the best-selling EV of all time worldwide. However, sales dropped over the last several years. To attract new buyers to the once popular Leaf, Nissan launched a fully redesigned version for 2018. However, it wasn't until 2019 that the automaker brought a long-range model to market. The Leaf is available at Nissan dealerships in all U.S. states.
On number 12, we have the Mini Cooper SE Electric Hardtop with a price of $29,900 and a maximum range of 110 miles. The 2020 Mini Cooper SE Electric Hardtop is the newest entrant to the EV space. While it has far less range than any other electric car available today, it's also the cheapest new EV you can buy. If you can take advantage of the tax credit, this car is priced the same as the gas-powered Cooper. The Cooper SE is fun to drive and boasts a luxury-grade cabin, plenty of maximum cargo space, and straightforward infotainment technology. However, its rear seats are cramped and there's not much room behind them for cargo. Still, if you have another car for road trips, the Cooper SE is worth considering. Standard features in the Cooper Electric Hardtop include synthetic leather upholstery, heated front seats, a 6.5-inch display, Apple CarPlay, navigation, automatic emergency braking, and pedestrian detection. Mini is offering the Cooper SE at dealerships nationwide.
On number 11, we have the 2020 BMW i3 with a price of $44,450 and a maximum range of 153 miles. The 2020 BMW i3 is one of the most expensive short-range electric cars available today. You can add a gas-powered range extender for about $4,000, but it only bumps the i3's maximum range to 200 miles. At the same time, it drops the car's electric-only range to just 126 miles. Typical of BMW, the i3's build quality is top-notch. Its interior is unique since it's constructed with recycled, eco-friendly, and sustainably sourced materials. It seats 4 people and has sufficient cargo capacity, but its rear seats could use more legroom. The i3 also features eager acceleration for city driving and respectable ratings for safety and predicted reliability. The i3 comes standard with a 6.5-inch display screen, Apple CarPlay, heated front seats, rain-sensing windshield wipers, and heated and power-folding outside mirrors. A handful of safety systems are available as part of a package. A BMW i3's Sport model is also available with a starting price of $47,650. It offers more horsepower and a sport-tuned suspension. The 2020 BMW i3 is available nationwide.
On number 10, we have the 2020 Kia Niro EV with a price tag of $39,090 and a max range, 239 miles and a US News overall score, 7.6 out of 10. Much like the Hyundai Kona, the Kia Niro first came to market as a gas-powered car, hybrid, and became available later with an all-electric powertrain. The 2020 Kia Niro EV is only available in limited quantities in select states, though the standard Niro Hybrid and the Niro Plug-in Hybrid are widely available. The Niro is a good choice thanks to its ample cargo space, terrific warranty, and history of solid safety and predicted reliability ratings. It features impressive handling, a comfortable ride, a high-quality interior, and roomy seats. Standard features in the 2020 Niro EV include an easy-to-use 8-inch touchscreen, smartphone connectivity, and voice recognition. A long list of driver assistance aids are included as well, such as blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, lane following assist, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, and pedestrian detection.
On number 9, we have the Chevrolet Bolt EV with a price tag of $36,620, a range of 259 miles and a US News overall score, 7.8 out of 10. The 2020 Chevrolet Bolt received a range boost for the 2020 model year. Now it offers more range than most EV rivals. In addition, it features roomy seats, abundant cargo capacity, engaging handling, and energetic acceleration. However, its cabin isn't as nice as competing models, it could use more supportive seats, and you have to pay extra for DC fast charging, which comes standard in many EVs. The Bolt comes standard with an array of niceties, including a 10.2-inch touchscreen, smartphone app integration, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and GM's Teen Driver Safety System. Several advanced driver assist systems are available. However, you can't get adaptive cruise control, which is a common feature among EVs. The Bolt EV is available nationwide. However, the federal electric car tax credit is no longer available on the purchase of GM electric vehicles.
On number 8, we have the Tesla Model Y with a price tag of $49,990, a max range of 316 miles and a US News overall score, 7.9 out of 10. The 2020 Model Y is Tesla's latest model and essentially a crossover version of the Model 3 sedan. Like all Tesla vehicles, it delivers potent acceleration, nimble handling, and a modern and roomy interior with high-tech features. Currently, you can choose between 2 all-wheel drive configurations, the 316-mile long range and 291-mile performance, which costs $10,000 more. Tesla says it will offer cheaper versions in the future. Notable standard features in the Model Y include a 15-inch touchscreen, a Wi-Fi hotspot, heated front and rear seats, over-the-air software updates, a built-in dashcam, blind spot monitoring, side collision warning, and automatic emergency braking. Some of these features are part of Tesla's standard autopilot system. Tesla sells the 2020 Model Y in most U.S. states. If your state is among those that ban the sale of Tesla's vehicles, you can order one from a nearby state. Tesla's vehicles are no longer eligible for the federal electric car tax credit. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more videos, hit the subscribe button below.